Alright, welcome everyone to Metroid Prime Randomizer Race Tournament for 2020. We've got Gunert and Dinopony racing today. We should be starting pretty soon. Alright, and it looks like the timer has started counting down, so we will be starting. And we're off. So the runners should be doing base jump first. Yep, stand dash onto that ledge there. Oh, Gunner misses it, but he can check the under the ship. Dinopony does get it. And missile launcher, normal missile launcher. That does mean that was in. We would have seen missile launcher a lot farther down unless Spaceship First is actually in logic. That may actually have been the first thing that we were supposed to do. Both our runners are going to go check artifacts first, since they're right here to go do that. And Dinopony looks to have gotten here first, and just a missile expansion. They'll be scanning the artifact hints now, and I wonder if we'll be able to speed them right away. No, looks like both runners are just gonna go on and wait till. Oh, nope. Gunner is going to be scanning or looking at their hints. Oh boy, I did not catch that. I don't know if anyone in the chat caught the where all the artifacts were, but when Dinopony looks at their artifacts, we should be able to see that later on. Okay, so Dinopony is going straight to Root Cave to look at this check here. Okay, boost ball, interesting. Oh, Gunnert's also going to the boost ball. Alright, and Dinopony is going to Chozo now, and so is Gunner. So they could go to... The runners could go to the vanilla Morphball check first since they have missiles, or they could just go to Hive Mecha. Looks like Gunner... Oh, no. They're just going to unlock the door with a missile and then continue on to Hive Mecha. They can also check this item. Oh, space jump in this room. I unfortunately do not have all of the room names memorized like all the incredible commentators that have been doing this tournament. And super missiles on Hive Mecha, so that unlocks the tree. That's really cool to see this early. So both runners are just backtracking now. Let's see if they're going to go up on Vault Ledge or to the tree first. Dinopony is going to Vault Ledge. Ooh, Varia on Vault Ledge. And Gunner is going to go for the tree after getting the item on Vault. Which is just a missile. And Dinopony also comes back for that item. And they will be getting bombs in the vanilla morph ball room. And they can check that top item because they have space jump, but it's just a missile. So both runners look like they're going to be going to Vault. No, Gunner is turning around. Just checking it, I guess. But Dinopony is actually going to continue. Never mind. Gunner is going back to going back to Talon Overworld, and Dinopony looks to be going maybe to Zoid. Just getting more checks in Chozo, like the Morph Bell Tunnel, since they now have bombs. Gunner is going for a scan dash. Let's go up through the cave. Oh, chat, they might be going up, trying to go do that out of bounds, but that would be incredibly risky. Oh, I'm sorry. Do they not have more fall? So then the bombs would not make it. You wouldn't be able to get anything with bombs. Oh, that is main power bombs. Why are main power bombs always here? They're literally always there. And Gunner is going for it without more fall and does get it, but just a missile. That was really impressive. Dinopony is going to Magmore. And I'm pretty sure they can get lots of checks that you'd normally need more fall for by just standable terrain, like this one. And there is more fall, so that does open up a lot of stuff with boost ball checks and bomb checks and power bomb checks, actually. Like all of the... I'm not sure how many boost ball checks there actually are in this game since standable terrain, but lots of power bomb and bomb checks. The runners might be going for the vanilla artifact in this room. Expansion and a missile. Okay, Dinopony is going to Tricops Pit. There is an artifact here. Okay. And they can do an R jump to get that since they have space jump. And Dinopony is going to go check storage cavern. I could not tell what that was, but Dinopony's not going to go get it. It did not look like a missile. It kind of looked like space jump. Huh. I guess it was a missile. That's interesting. If it wasn't a missile, it could have also been grapple beam as like a nothing item. And there's our first nothing item, but a bit of a useful one. There's just a couple things you can get with Gravel Beam. Both runners are going right back up to Chozo, probably to get all of the many checks that are in that area now that they have like a ton of items. They got like all of the Morphle upgrades. And the runners are going separate ways from their elevators. Dinopony is going to vault. Gunner is going to probably check what's in here. This Morphle tunnel, it is just a missile. And Wave Beam was in Vault. That is at least one of our beams. That also unlocks the far end of Chozo where Vanilla Ice Beam is. So they just did the checks in different order, but they're still going for the same checks here at Chozo. Dinopony on low energy and entering a scarab area, so that's kind of scary. And just getting a power bomb refill, and not any energy at all. Thanks, scarabs. More scarabs. Got some energy this time though, so should be fine. They're both going to the power bomb expansion in the top part of Vanilla Morphle room, and also this bottom check here, which is Wave Buster. That's interesting. Not super useful, but interesting. I'm pretty sure this room cannot have progression in this build of Randomizer. The tower chamber, the vanilla. I'm pretty sure this is tower chamber. The vanilla wave buster room. I'm pretty sure they cannot have any progression. Oh, okay. Tower of Light. Okay, thank you. That kind of looks like a beam in the training area. Plasma, yes, that's interesting. I was about to say that, chat. This is an interesting seed, to say the least. I'm not going to call it anything but interesting just yet. Because we still don't know where Phase 1 is, and it could be like all the way down somewhere. X-ray visor. Interesting. And chat, do you know if that actually unlocks anything at all? I don't really think it does. Oh, it just unlocks things logically. It's also nice to have for Essence fight. Ah, okay. Omega Pirate. No, I'm pretty sure Dinopony already checked lower dynamo, and that was just a missile. But I think Dinopony is going to Zoid. Yes. Oh, that was a really nice shot to open the door by Gunner. Like, it didn't look like it hit the door at all, but it still opened. That was really good. Okay, and Dinopony is gonna check this item. Nope, just a missile. Gunner looks like they're also going to Zoid. And we can't hear the audio on Dinopony, so I can't tell you how good of a fight they're gonna have, but we will be able to for Gunner. And they are going to go find that missile, which, I mean, it is still useful for final bosses, or I guess just one final boss. The other one you can just use boost ball. And it's another missile. So Zoid just had 2 missiles. And Gunner will be finding the other missile and Zoid, or at Zoid here. More missiles in lower furnace. And Dinopony will just be able to climb up this spider ball track. Oh, no. They're choosing not to after falling off one time. Okay, we do have a tracker now. Thank you. Oh, I think Dinopony's just warping back to start. They probably thought of some other checks they wanted to do before going to upper furnace. Gunner also probably warping to start. Both runners are going to check the frigate crash site. Just missiles after a very nice left jump from Dinopony. Alright, chat is saying that with the items that we have, nothing in frigate crash site, Magmore, and early Fendrana have to have progression. There is also Flagra. I have forgotten about Flagra somehow. Yeah, the 2 checks in Sun Chamber could have something. So they are both going to Magmore, and let's see if any of them will go straight to Fendrana, or if they're going to check some stuff in Magmore first. Energy tank. And it looks like both runners are going straight to Fendrana. energy tank in the ice. And Dinopony is going to the chapel to check some things there before going to the ruins areas. So is Gunert. They're gonna check the Mama Shigoth room. Dinopony does an excellent job on getting all of those blocks out of the way before the double bomb blocks respawn. That is gravity suit. Yes, that I'm pretty sure they're both going to go to frigate now, since they have. They do have. Oh no, they don't have ice beam, but can you go backwards without ice beam? No. Okay, they cannot go to frigate yet, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any progression in frigate. We just haven't gotten ice beam yet. Oh, thermal. All right. And the runners look to be very, very tied right now. No incredibly major route divergences yet. Nothing item in Ice Ruins East Ice. I could not make out what was in that ice there. And they are going to go just check the items that each other had checked. So still not super major route divergences yet, but they just kind of choose two different paths and then cross and then come back to the same path. More missiles for Dinopony. Dinopony going to labs. Chat, which item are you talking about? Could be ice or thermal? Oh, right, one of the ice, frozen thing, walls, yes. Alright. So Gunner is going to go follow Dinopony to labs. Let's see what I can find in here. That is an energy tank for Dinopony. Okay, so that means either Ice Beam or Thermal Visor is Plasma locked this seed, and it looks like it's most likely Ice Beam. That would be very good. Clarification, that would be very good if we found Plasma Beam soonish, hopefully in labs. Then we could just scurry back over there, grab Ice Beam. But if Plasma Beam is like somewhere in mines or something, somewhere very far away, that would not be great. Oh right, Plasma is in Training Chamber. Okay. And you need Spider Ball for that. The race is pretty fast. It's going pretty fast right now. And that is Spider Ball in the projector room. So they can check a lot of stuff now. Wow, this is okay. I'm gonna say it's a fast seed. I said it was an interesting seed earlier, but now I'm gonna say it's a fast seed. And they both are warping to start. Gunner missing the LNR press first, but gets it next second try. And it looks like they are both going back to the training chamber to get that plasma beam. Also, might be going to upper furnace, but they might only want to go there until they have ice beam, so that they can check everything in the far Chozo. Okay, here are artifacts. Ruined Fountain, Ice Ruins East. Oh, the Ruined Fountain one, that's also spider locked, right? Yeah, okay, so they can, yeah, go get that. Yeah, Upper Dynamo. For that last artifact, or an artifact. Gunner does make it to training chamber before Dinopony, so this is incredibly close already. And gunert does get that plasma beam, Dinopony right behind. And now that they have Spider, they could just go do Flogger backwards real quick. I'm not sure if it's quick, but it's a lot easier. Yes, they do also have multiple Hall of the Elder checks. Not all of them yet, but if they do decide to go back to Phendrana, they could check all of those. Especially, or I mean, only if the item that we're assuming to be ice is ice. Dinopony is going back to Upper Dynamo for that artifact. Yeah, this is the first divergence of the entire run. We had like completely synced screens earlier, like just like 10 minutes earlier. It was ridiculous. I guess what the seed wanted the runners to do was just so obvious to the runners that they had the exact same ideas. Yeah, so gunert is going to go back to Phendrana for that check in the ice. That's probably Ice Beam. Yes, and if it is ice, they will be able to be going to the frigate, and they will have lots of checks in there, but some of them, I believe, are locked by thermal visor, or is that just for, like, vanilla? If you know where all the thermal thingies are, can you still go through frigate? You can. Okay. Thermal is not needed. That was probably just a missile in the chapel for gunert. Oh, a grapple beam. And there was an energy tank in the ice in the shorelines. And there is an artifact here in one of the ice ruins rooms that gunert can get, because they got Spider Ball. And we did get the black sky here in Ventrana Shorelines. Another artifact here. Gunert has 3. Dinopony also has 3, but most likely going to have 4 real soon. Right, 5, because there is one in this room here. Do we know where the last artifact is, chat? It is Ice Beam. So we do have all the beams. We're just looking for Phazon and artifacts. And Thermal Visor if the runners want it for Essence. Yeah, it won't have the frigate won't have anything unless the game wants you to get thermal from these items, like maybe in Hall of the Elders, thermal was locked by Ice Beam. Actually, does Ice Beam in Hall of the Elders unlock a direct check, or does that unlock the path forward? Alright, so I mean that could be thermal, and then frigate would be in logic, but of course they don't have to do that, so that could mean that if they go to frigate, then that could have progression. But seems pretty unlikely for right now. And Dinopony does get their Ice Beam. Ah, yes, you can go to Far Chozo with your Ice Beam. And Gunert is going to check this vanilla artifact, I believe. Is this just called Tower, this room? Ice Spreader, that's actually pretty good. And Dinopony does not look like they're going to fight Thardis. Oh, Quarantine Monitor does have an artifact? That's this room next to Thardis, right? Awesome. So, Dinopony has 6 artifacts. They just need the Phazon suit. And hopefully they can get thermal along the way. I'm sure they don't actually need thermal, but if thermal is just somewhere right in between them and Phazon, that should make the run actually go faster. Unless they have really good aim on the invisible essence. Oh, that is very interesting. It does go to X-ray visor first, the essence. Yes, we are back to just far Vendrana, but gunert is down 3 artifacts compared to Dinopony. But they do have Ice Spreader, which is nice. Just missiles and an energy tank here in the Bar Vendrana tall room. And they are both going to go to the underwater sections of Far Vendrana with the incredible music. Yes, lots of missiles and non-progression items are here right now. Based on suit vanilla. They have X-ray visor. Okay, gunert gets their 4th artifact. Just 2 more for them until they are in Phazon suit go mode. Oh, what if Phazon suit's on Thardus? Oh, do you need thermal visor for Thardus in logic? Ah, okay. Thank you. Just an energy tank, I believe, in the workstation. I'm pretty sure that's this room's name. Okay, gunert is going to... No, both our runners are going to mines. Maybe Phazon suit's just going to be here. They do have x-rays so they can check this room. Missiles. Yes, it is very synced now. It's nice. Nothing item for Dinopony. Gunner also finding that grapple. I think that was missiles in the room with all the puffers. Dinopony pausing to think for a second. And Gunner is checking the checks in this room and then going to the beginning of mines. Dinopony's checking vanilla power bombs. And continuing on to lower mines. While Gunner checks the very top of mines. Just an E-tank. Gunner taking a safety save. I think that's a very wise choice for right now. Dinopony having some trouble with the Metroids in this room. Being very annoying. Just a missile. Wow, somehow I have never noticed that the ice beam freezes over when you charge a charge shot with it. That's really cool. Oh, that could be why. If it's not in Trilogy. That's probably what the beam effects are that people are talking about are. Another nothing item for Dinopony. And missiles for Gunert. Gunert resets back to, I believe, the crane room in Upper Mines. More missiles for Dinopony. Dinopony saving might be warping to start. Nope, just taking a safety save. There's still some more checks here. OP. This is pretty likely to have something, since we do have X-ray visor. How likely is Phazon suit on Omega Pirate? Dinopony melting away Omega Pirate's health with rapid fire missiles and some super missiles, and is already dead. What is there into? Oh my god! Phazon suit on Omega Pirate. Yo! That's very interesting. Very sorry, Gunner, for not continuing on with that. Vanilla Phazon suit is, agreed, kind of cursed. And Dinopony is now going to go to final bosses. It would take a while. I do not think that Gunner is going to be going down to Omega Pirate anytime soon. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm not sure how far down gunert was in mines before they warped out or reset. Nope, just upper mines. Alright. That really sucks. Looks like they're going to frigate now. Dinopony looks like they're dancing around on top of one of the Chozo statues, waiting for Ridley to come back down. Does boost ball Ridley to his next phase. Yeah, that does kind of suck that the only route divergence, the only really major route divergence is what determined the outcome. It would have been really cool if execution had been the only thing that had separated the runners. If they were on the same route the entire game and just one beat Essence a little quicker. Yes, both runners did incredibly well. It was just luck and deciding where to go that determined this. Dinopony just defeated Ridley and is now on their way to EXO. Dinopony also got most of the or all of the artifacts earlier, and then face-on suit was the only thing necessary. If they both got face-on suit at the same time, gunert would have to go back for the other artifacts. Both runners have incredibly good movement, though. They're doing very well. They definitely deserve to be this far in the tournament. I'm not sure who can do this, but maybe we could switch over to Dinopony's audio, since they are most likely going to win, and also EXO's theme is incredible. Thank you. Oh, he does have Wave Buster. But no Ice Spreader, which probably is the best beam combo when you're just talking about Ice Spreader and Wave Buster. Is Flamethrower better than both of them? Okay. Maybe Ice Spreader is better. I can't say I'm completely familiar with how Flamethrower works. Ah, okay. Ice Spreader and then Super Missiles, of course, are the best. I never got Flamethrower in any of my casual runs, so unfortunately I can't tell you how that item works. Metroid Prime is at less than half health right now for Dinopony. Which sump chamber are we going into now? 4 out of 6? Or 5? That would be funny if Flogger did have Flamethrower. Oh, this is the last one. Alright. I thought that Metroid Prime had a little bit too much health, but I was wrong. For Gunert to win, they still would need to go to lower mines, and also Dinopony would need to die on the final bosses more than once. I'm not sure if Flamethrower wins the game is actually applicable right now. Dinopony is starting the Essence fight with only X-Ray. While Gunert fights the ghosts in Sun Chamber. And is Dinopony going in and out of the pool? Or I think they are. Okay, so it's time for standing on the awesome piece of terrain that lets you avoid the fire, or trying to snipe Essence. Does not look like they are going in and out of the pool this time. Just attacking. Okay, now they're going in and out of the pool. And this last pool is probably going to be the last one for Metroid Prime. This is a thermal phase though, so Dinopony will have to find essence. Unless they do the fire, which would make it pretty easy to find them. Gunert finds their 5th artifact in Upper Dynamo. And Dinopony finishes with 1:18:26. That was a pretty fast seed, except for Vanilla Phazon, which was very interesting. I do not have the power to invite Dinopony to the commentary booth, but hopefully the tracker does. Okay. I don't have any controls to do that, unfortunately. Oh, looks like Dinopony has been marked the winner now. And are the other people on the race time still going? The people who are not on stream? Welcome, Gunner.
Hello.
Welcome, Dinopony.
GG's.
GG to you.
Yeah, I took the 50-50 and I lost, unfortunately, so it happens.
A bit like the same. I gumbled a few checks and it worked, so I was lucky. That's Rando.
Yeah, it was certainly something.
That was a very interesting seed.
Yeah, indeed.
Very
Having
limited until you got Spider and then suddenly everything was open.
Yeah, exactly. And Morphball in Magmore was a nice twist to the early game.
Yeah, no, that was fun. A little surprised we didn't get an E-Tank or two, but...
Did you get every Morph Ball item before getting Morph Ball?
More or less, yeah.
Hmm.
I think I actually did, because I found main PBs immediately.
Oh, but not Spider-Ball, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, this was one of those situations where you just gotta take a gamble, and sometimes you just lose. Because lower mines is such a hard call in those situations.
Yeah, that's how it is. I guess it's
That was a
you have to.
very interesting placement for Phazon suit.
When the seat is so open at the end, you have to make choices, and it's not always easy to make the right one.
Yeah.
It's,
Especially in this situation, because with the way the items laid out, the game was either giving you a tell for Flogger or a tell for lower mines. And I banged on the former.
oh, so you did Fragra. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the middle. I was on my way to clear out Chozo. Essentially, I was going to clear out everything and then get back to lower mines. I was probably 3-4 minutes away from that.
Is Lower Mines or Flogra actually faster?
Flagra is faster.
Yeah,
That's
which is
what
why I banked on it.
Yeah, I feel like that was probably a good choice, but you just got unlucky.
Yeah, like I said, this case, it was really a 50-50. Both choices are kind of terrible because you're far away from Flogra, and lower mines is lower mines. So, there was really no wrong choice. I just happened to make the one that didn't pan out.
Yeah, that was just a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
That was a very awesome race to watch, though. That was very entertaining. Thank you to you both.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, yes, you did get flamethrower.
I did. So, really, I'm the winner here.
Yeah, definitely.
Where was it?
Flogra headed.
So I guess it was the right choice after all. Flogra?
Yeah. I suppose so.
And I believe there is another race today at 12 EDT.
I think it's tomorrow, actually. But yeah, there is one more for
Oh,
this.
no, it is tomorrow. I apologize.
Yeah. And I think that's the last race of the Swiss round.
Yeah, top 8 is decided with this one. I mean, it was decided already, but everybody's placements are done. But yeah, GG's.
Yeah, GG again. It was a very good seed, very good race.
Yeah, for sure. I made a little whoopsie. After I got Spider, I got so hyper-focused on getting Plasma and Ice Beam that I completely forgot to get my Chozo artifacts. So, that was a little unfortunate. But other than that, I don't think I made any real big mistakes. Honestly.
Yeah, I made a few.
So.
I fell in observatory while getting the spider ball. I fell stupidly, and my essence was terrible. It was like 4 pools or maybe 5, and there was a pool reset because I didn't have the thermal and I badly managed it, so it was very bad. But in the end, it didn't matter. But yeah.
I think that's about all I have to say for it, so GG's again, and good luck in top 8, I suppose.
Yeah, GG, and you're in top 8 as well, I guess.
Yes.
So, yeah. Maybe we'll race again at some point. I don't know.
Perhaps. I expect I'll get knocked out pretty quickly.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens, I suppose.
I wouldn't say that. You both had incredible movement as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. But the other people in top 8 are all incredibly good. So, we'll see.
It's gonna be hard.
For sure.
We'll see.